This is the Eastside Flint. They actually cleaned it up quite a bit, actually. Pretty impressed, but yeah, this is the worst part of Flint right over here. A lot of gangs. Uh, it looks like they cleaned it up quite a bit. Got an old garage over there. There's a house that they tore down or fell down. Two of them. Yeah, they burned it down. See that garage? Well, three or four. There's four houses right in a row. Yeah. We're just gonna drive around the neighborhood for a little bit. You guys, if uh, if we see people walking, everyone around here eyeballs you. Everybody. All right. So look, there's a house there. There's a house there. It says I hate you. There's another house. I actually care about that one. That one's boarded up a little bit. There you go. There's another house boarded up. Another one. A couple of them. Someone might be living there. Door's not kicked in. That's always a good sign. A roof caved in right there. This one's a little screwed up top, but boarded up in the beginning. All right, let's take a left. See what's going on. What's up, Sage? What's up, Carl? Taking it for a tour through east side of Flint. So you know you're in a bad area when you're in the States Street, Maryland, Oklahoma, Missouri, things like that. So at one time these were all houses. More than likely the neighborhood just burned them down. You got a roof that fell in right here. That's actually not too bad of a house, though, really. Actually, this area here keeps it up. They clean up their own houses, neighborhoods. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Some streets are better than others. This here is not a bad street. Oh, here we go. I think we got a couple of them coming up right here. Yep, there's a couple. There's one right there. Two of them back to back. And we got three or four back to back over on this side. They get in, steal the copper. I don't know why they break the windows out. They could probably live in there in the wintertime, but there's three or four, and I'm not sure about that white house. Probably somebody lives there. I got a greenhouse over here. We got a house in the corner that's all boarded up. Now this is probably the same in every Democratic city, I would think. If you go down to Detroit or Baltimore or even Saginaw, Saginaw might not be this bad. But it might be like this all around the U.S. There's another house. It's all. See, it started burning it down. Yeah. Let's take a right on Delaware. See where that leads us. Street don't look too bad. Well, the neighbors got to keep up the houses if they don't want a bunch of riffraff around. You know, even the houses that are condemned. If not, and then a lot of drug activity and prostitution, just a lot of riffraff going on. There's a house that's kind of beat up. Not too bad though. A couple over here. A couple in a row. But the street's not too bad. Right here in the corner we got one, got a house missing some windows. Sun's probably in the way. Yeah, they burned that one. Tried burning that one down. There's a couple over here that are boarded up. 3 in a row. Used to be a house there. Yeah, burned it down. Empty, door kicked in, boarded up. Empty lot. Door kicked in, boarded up. So right now I'm not too far away from, actually right there, that power plant there. On the other side of that's where all those trucks were. So we're just on the other side of 475. Figured there'd be more people outside, but let's take a left in New York. Well, no, let's show you this real quick. I'll come back to New York. Sometimes they just leave cars, or they're still cars, or if you leave a car here, they're gonna come and there's no outlet. They burned that building down. Let this guy go by. Flint, you can do whatever you want in Flint. There ain't no cops coming. You're on your own. Alright, we got a house up here on the, tell the siding's all burned up. Little kid on a dirt bike. Probably not a kid. They just dumped this stuff. It's like a dump. Got a house over here they burned down. Oh, that's a good street. So that house is boarded up. Check this one out. I think they're going to remodel this one. You know, 3 or 4 houses up here in a row will burn up. This is a good street here. I don't know if you can see them up there, but so this one's boarded up on the right. Door kicked, no, door not kicked in. Got a nice Harley right there. House in the middle or garage burned up. This one's burned up. Door kicked in. If you're all looking for a place to stay, east side of Flint, probably get a house pretty cheap. I know people, I don't know people personally, but secondhand would buy whole blocks. Not just one house, but a whole block. Basically a whole street. For like 19 grand. You guys believe that stuff? Another one over there. This one right here. By a whole street. And then they just rent them out. Slumlords, you know. Except the water bill in Flint is pretty crazy. Pay quite a bit of, and you can't even use the water. Doing a little remodeling on that house. So years ago, just about every street over here was like that, but it's a little bit better now. Like right here's nice little area right through here. You know, thing that, yeah, now the kids got a big old 4, 5, 6 lots to play with. Over here they got a greenhouse, community greenhouse. Yeah, I figured, Sue, a lot of democratic cities, inner cities, look just like this. I know there's a bunch in Michigan. You got Detroit, Saginaw, Pontiac. All look like this. Guess what was in all 3 of those cities? Flint, Pontiac, and Saginaw. GM. And they all pulled out. They all sold out. Today, to this day, I believe 8 out of 10 people still drive GM or American made. I'll start calling them out. We just passed a Ford. In front of us is a Buick Rendezvous. However you say that. Rendezvous. So we'll go down the road. I'll call it right there's a Cadillac. Monte Carlo. Looks like a Grand Cherokee. GMC. Ford. Chevy. Dodge. Some more greenhouses up here. Yeah, this was years ago. 8 out of 10 people still support the big 3. All right, so there's a Chevy. Looks like another Chevy. We're gonna be hard pressed to find a foreign vehicle. All right, all greenhouses and stuff. Probably community got together and did it. Guys sitting on the porch. Like I said, everyone eyeballs you. Nobody trusts nobody. All right, so you got a Ford right here. Looks like you got a Chrysler van. To the left over there's a Malibu. Somebody's in this vehicle. Chevy, Jeep. Even these cars here are junk. You got a GMC. Looks like a Compass. I don't know what that is. Looks like a Jeep. Probably stolen. They're just dumped there. It looks like a Chevy Malibu or something. Another house all beat up. More greenhouses over here. Yep, so this is the east side of Flint. Door kicked in. Chevy Blazer. Old Riviera up here. GMC, Ford. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to be hard pressed to find a foreign vehicle. GM, truck. How you doing? GM. Saturn. 2 GMs there. GM. Got a big 2 GMs there. Jeep over there. Yeah, a little Quick Mart there. Got Dodge coming at us. Buick. Ford down there. Camaro just passed me. GM truck. This street looks all right. You know, they mow the empty lots for the most part. It's probably an old church or somebody maybe turned that into a house. Hey, there's a Lexus and a Nissan, Chevy. You got a hearse, old Cadillac, GM. A couple Chrysler products, Pontiac, Ford. There you go. How much you want to buy? I don't have the price on that, but they're selling it. Probably less than 5,000, I would think. All day long. GM, Ford, Chevy, Rendezvous, Buick, GM. It just goes on and on. So I guess that still holds true today. You got a Durango. All right, there you go. Toyota Corolla. And you got a Ford, Pontiac. So that's about it. I'll drive up here a little bit, then I'll you guys get the hint. Empty lot and trash in it. A couple houses. Looks like foundation's all screwed up. All empty lots at one time were houses. And I don't know, I doubt the city cleaned it up. The neighborhood probably cleaned it up. Just don't look like a bad street. Oh, you got this right here. Empty lots. Got a Buick, Chevy there. A couple Chevys up here. Looks like a Ford. Yeah. Oh, all American vehicles over there. I'll take you down one more street. Kind of go down like a main street. See all the businesses that are gone. It's pretty cool art. Oh, I got to go down there. There was a whole huge lot. Antifa, blacks and white unite. A couple businesses burnt down right here. 3 of them in a row. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good area over here. Well, not I don't mean good, but there's a chimney sitting right there. I want to take you down this. I seen a whole lot full of trash. So that was a house. All right, so you got a Jeep over here, Chevy van. So that one's done. Got a big. Well, the houses ain't big over here, but like I said, it reminds me of New Orleans. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh, look at that. I don't know if it's a yard sale or it might be a yard sale. I'm not sure, but this is what caught my eye over here. I don't know what's going on over here. It must be, I don't know, community where the people just sort through it. I'm not sure what's going on. We got a couple looks like bums here. That's a little different. Got a house over there. Gangs writing on the wall, writing on the houses. Yeah. Eastside gang. or Eastside Crips or whatever. You can tell by the rims they're new. They won't be there long. Nice little park though. It's like your own little world over in this area. Yeah, told you everybody eyeballs you. Don't know what's gonna happen over here. See, now you got 5, 6, 7 houses that are all good over here. Old church. Nice place over there. You guys got a Harley pool. All right. We'll wrap this up. I'm sure it's getting boring for you. All right, got a house over here, a couple houses. There's one. Another one. All American-made vehicles, GM. I think I've only seen 3 so far. Matter of fact, I'll just point out the ones that aren't American-made. Yep, pretty crazy. Let's see, here's another boarded up house. Malibu, Camaro, Chevy. I got a foreign vehicle there. All right. A little pawn shop. Quite a bit of traffic here. Gas station in the hood. I haven't ate there in a while, but they got good pizza. Been there forever. Luigi. So now we're heading west. We're heading right towards city of Flint. A mile away from downtown Flint, I would say. Got a Family Dollar, Barn Grill. I know there's some burned up places up here. There's a burned up funeral home. This guy up here was taking money to bury your loved one, but he really wasn't doing all the work. So when they raided the place or whatever, they found a bunch of dead bodies that weren't taken care of down in the basement and all that. And it's just, this place is burned up right here to the right. Lotto Beer. They burned that up. Burned up place over there. This old fire department here. Someone turned it into a business. Old, yeah, here's that funeral home I was talking about. Might be gone by now. They might have tore it down. Yep. Yeah, that's where it was. Gone. Not sure what was there at one time, but that's gone. Well, it's either take a right or a left. I guess I'll take a left. We're just gonna run this red light. All right, you guys want to go downtown, or you want me to end it? What do you want to do? Let me know. Yeah, exploring with the ride-alongs. Seen Craig did that earlier. Not really, Joanne. There's not really much schools. Downtown, yeah, you guys want to go downtown? We're not far from it. Only blocks. Are we there yet, Diamond? Yeah. We're there when we're there, Diamond. Don't make me reach back in that back seat. Yeah, you know, there might not, I don't know. There's schools, but I don't really, they've been shut down for a while, I think. All right, we're downtown. This is downtown. 475 is immediately to my left. There's the bridge for it. Too windy for you guys? Too loud? Let me know. I don't know what the difference between uptown and downtown and all that stuff is. I better stop. That's a bigger city thing. I don't understand that. All right, we're good. All right. So we're downtown. They just paved this road. This road was absolutely terrible at one time. Let's just go down this way. Well, there's an old farmer's market over there. They moved. So that was the old farmer's market. They moved to a nicer area now. This is a Habitat for Humanity. They rip you off, in my opinion. Now straight ahead, I want to say is the river, Flint River again. That's where they dump a lot of stuff. Water treatment plant dumps a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't eat the fish out of there. Just put it that way. I find bodies in there all the time. What we got going on here? All right, so yeah, there's the old farmer's market. And I'll take you over to a good area. How you doing, brother? I'll take you over to a good area. They really cleaned it up. I mean, they really cleaned it up. Used to be a Chevy plant over there. There's the post office, Flint Post Office. My buddy Rob works there. I don't know if Rob's listening, but I think that's where he works. And then over here you got University of Michigan. They bought a bunch of land down here and cleaned a lot of it up too. Right now I'm almost downtown Flint. I'm at Robert T. and hey, I wonder if that ambulance is going for Robert. You want to pick him up? Let's see. So we're getting across the Flint River. It's pretty nasty. To the left is going to be Flint, big downtown Flint. We got a big Citizens Bank. There's a jail. Been in there once, twice, 3 times a lady. Maybe more, but 3 times for sure. I've been in there more than that, but 3 times for where I had a room. Yeah, right up here when we cross Saginaw is going to be you're gonna totally see a different it's totally different, and we're only maybe a mile or 2 away from the east side. Now right here, Family Dollar is where a guy got shot right in the beginning of COVID. Security guard got shot right there. Told somebody to put a diaper on. They said no. Went back, got his buddy or dad or uncle or whatever. Come back, shot the guy. All right, so right up here, that's Michigan Works, Mott College, unemployment area. Back there is a Durant. I think that's the guy that owned Chevy, started Chevy out. Durant used to be high dollar hotel, high dollar. Right up here is an old firehouse, which is pretty cool. So now if you look to the left, it's going to be downtown. Now this area over here is called Carystown. That's downtown, Flint Vehicle City. We'll go down there in a minute. We'll swing out. But this is the neighborhood I want to tell you about. Now when I first got my 3rd DUI, I stayed in this little Carystown homeless shelter. All that. Got a garage that burnt down right there. But I'll take you through this neighborhood here. Now this neighborhood here is nice. All right, so that's Carystown Ministries. That's where all the women go. And then over here, I'll drive through there. I'll just drive through the parking lot. See a bunch of people sitting around, all that. I think you gotta be out by, you go to bed at 7, you gotta be up by 7. You gotta be out by 7. Some people have vehicles, some people don't. But you'll see people like this sitting over here. Stuff like that. So they totally redid this. Now it's just beautiful in there. I think it's free to stay. You just got to be signed up by, I don't know, 5 o'clock or something like that. So downtown, straight that way. Beautiful place though. Let's see. We'll go down this way, and you'll see the difference. Yep. You guys still good? You hanging in there? So I believe Carystown bought all these houses, and some beautiful houses over here. They're big, but they're kind of well taken care of. They're redoing this one, I think. Look at these big old houses. And this used to be a bad neighborhood, but this used to be a bunch of houses. They just bulldozed them all. Got people working on houses here, stuff like that. That's brand new. That's kind of a, it's a bad area right there. That place sells single cigarettes. So here's Atwood Stadium up here on their left. Now we're getting into Kettering University. There's a hospital up there, Hurley Medical Center. There's a bank coming up here on our left. All right, now there used to be Chevy. It's called Chevy in the Hole. It was down to our left, but they bulldozed it, all that. Just gonna run this red light. Got people over there doing some work. That's a little gym, fitness center. Now this is part of the Crim route. Remember I talked about running the Crim? Maybe I didn't. We got a blue line on the side of the road. You just follow the blue line. They got up here. They got some sorority houses for Kettering. So years ago when I drank, they'd give out beer and donuts. And this is only like mile 2. It's a 10-mile race, 10-mile run. Not a race for me, but that was a big mistake, drinking beer and eating a donut. Yeah, I was a rough 8 miles after that, but I was a little younger then. I could handle it. So this is all, there's a children's museum. A little different over here. And then you got Kettering, right? So they bring in the money. Flint Police Station right off the bat. All right, so you got Kettering over there. Kettering straight ahead. And all this is Kettering. And then when we get up here to this empty field, it's going to be where GM was, and I think Kettering bought it all. So this guy's probably going to walk. Yeah. How you doing, bud? Yeah. So this is Kettering. Real nice engineering degree. These people here get into, like, they're the big wigs of the big 3. My brother-in-law went here, and he's a VP, way younger than me. So this is where GM was, all that up there, off to the left. Chevy in the Hole. They tore that down a long time ago. So yeah, he's doing good. Up here is going to be Michigan School of the Deaf. There's City of Flint. Passing the Flint River again. So all this area over here is pretty good. Now you get off to the right, that's the west side. That's not as bad as the east side, but it's pretty bad now. Downtown that way. Hurley Hospital back over there. Now straight ahead is going to be, this big school used to be Michigan School of the Deaf, but Powers bought it, and that's a real nice school. So Powers is a Catholic school. So there would be a school that more than likely Flint kids don't go to. This is you got to pay to go to this school. It's a nice to-do school. Usually pretty good in sports, but like Grand Blanc, Davison, Swartz Creek, stuff like that, send their kids to Powers. Now, matter of fact, we're gonna go by the block where I painted. We're gonna see if my thing's still on there, because it's only go up, take a right, well, go straight, take a left up there by that school, and then it'll dead end to the block where I painted. I doubt it'll be up there. I'll be surprised if it was up there. So we'll see here in a second. See, the longer I drive, I get squirreled. But I've been wanting to drive by this for a while. And I might as well just take you guys by Flint Truck and Bus. See where all those Chevy vehicles were made. I used to live over here, west side, not too far. It's an alright neighborhood. Now up here, to the left, well, if I had to go straight and take a left, it'd be back in, it's called the Miller Road Mansions. That's where all the doctors and all the lawyers and all that, that's where all they live, is back in there. There's some real big houses back there. Well, there's some big houses over here too, but that's where all the really important people used to live. The mayor of Flint used to live over there, Don Williamson. His wife owned a big Chevy dealership. But we're gonna tee off right down this road here, and that's where that block's gonna be. And then after that, I'm not sure where you want to go after that. Going the opposite way of downtown Flint. So we'll see. All right, Buick, Ford, Buick, Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Nissan, Chevy, 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 Ford, Chevy. That's what, the fourth one we've seen out of all these vehicles. All right, so the block's right at the end of that road. Yeah, they changed it. Somebody else painted on it. Yeah. Figured they would. This is I-69. Runs east and west. If you take a left, we're gonna go see Robert. He's about an hour from here, right down 69. All right, so somebody died. Oh, I'll take you to a school. There's a school right next to us, Southwestern. That used to be a good school at one time. Yeah, usually that's what this block is. Somebody dies, they paint on it. But this is new. Yeah. And right up here is going to be Southwestern. Used to be a nice school. We got a little sledding hill. Winter time you go sledding. But that's about it. I could bore you guys for a lot longer, but that was a pretty good tour of Flint. So that's it, Southwestern Academy. All right, I gotta take it somewhere else. See, this we could be doing this all day long. So if you guys you guys heard of Grand Funk Railroad, right? They got a bunch of good songs. They come from Flint. I'm trying to think of some songs. They got a bunch of good ones. Anyway, years ago, somebody, we're at Fenton and 12th Street right now. Up on this railroad bridge, you're going to see Grand Funk Railroad instead of Grand Trunk Railroad. Somebody changed the F or the T. So right up here, you got to the left. It'll be in the left lane. See where it says Grand Trunk? Somebody changed it to F. Changed the R to an F. Well, it's kind of screwed up now, but it's Grand Funk. Pretty cool. This is another crappy area here. Fenton Road area. Not as bad as the east side. I'll go down a few side streets and we'll see what's going on. Old bars that are boarded up. Yeah, this is not as bad as east side. Now up here, this is called Broom Park. Years ago, some kids hitched a ride on train, killed a few people. I can't remember the details on it, but this is a pretty big park straight ahead of us. Now on the other side of this is going to be Flint Truck and Bus, where they make all those vehicles. So here in a second, you're going to see a bunch of vehicles. They'll start hiding a bunch, well, not hiding them, but storing a bunch of vehicles here shortly. So, Blue Skies, Robert, chat goes in and out. So if I'm not paying attention, I'll miss it. So, little playground. Yeah, not as bad as East Side. All American-made vehicles around here. You got an Audi up there. You gotta be careful here in Flint. Stop signs are just suggestions. So right over there is railroad tracks. That's killed. I believe that's where it happened. Hey, I think my mom owned that place a while ago. A couple decades ago. They had a few rentals over here before '08. All right, so we're not far from Truck and Bus. That are going to have a bunch of vehicles. All right, so if we go straight, we're going to run into Truck and Bus. We'll have to take a right or a left. We're going to take a left. And the railhead kind of is running at an angle right by there. There's a pot shop. And there's Broom Park. That's that park you guys just seen. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. Almost done boring y'all. I forget the neighborhood around here. I forget what it's called. Each neighborhood's called something. I can't remember. But at one time, it was a nice neighborhood. It's kind of run down now. Oh man, that's a terrible time. GM's getting out of work. That stinks. To the right, that's I-69. Can't really see it, but that's where it's at. Hands getting tired. All right. About a mile long. All right. Yeah, all the vehicles getting out. I know, what time is it? Bunch of this is home of the sit-down strikers coming up. Yep, sit-downers, 659. Those are the ones that sit down. 1937. Well, they'd be rolling in their graves now if they knew what the UAW was about. What a bunch of crooks they are. No one's got a backbone anymore. That's all Flint truck and bus. All right. Trying to find out what time it is. See where they're hiding in the trucks. There might be some trucks across the street. I'm gonna jump on 75, head back home. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of trucks over there, back over there. Give me a bunch of trucks over here. More than likely. Still all truck and bus. Butts right along 75. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I picked a good time to come by here. 3,000 people getting out of work. All right. I know where some trucks are. I want to take you guys, we're about a half mile away from some trucks now, end of the video. A bunch of trucks here, but that's GM. That's normal. This is Flint Bishop Airport. Straight ahead. Nice little tiny airport. Great flying in and out of, real small. Down. Why you got a fence around this cemetery? All them are Chevy trucks. That's just over parking for the airport. So they're not many right there. A couple thousand maybe. Not too bad. Yeah, they got it all fenced off. Goes all the way to the back there. There's quite a few there. Got to be a good 1,000. And then over here is Flint Bishop Airport. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys at 4. Thanks for riding along. Bye.